our culinary students, our Chef Roz, and our family in the audience. So first to introduce our judges, I have Keyshawn Keep Moving Warner. He is the owner and trainer of Keep Moving Fitness in Harlem. Next we have Ms. Kayla Akuma, who discovered her love for cooking at the early age of 5 years old, where she enjoyed watching her mother in the kitchen. She is 13 years old and attends St. Joseph's School, Yorkville, and she's in the 7th grade. She's an aspiring pediatrician and pastry chef. Next, I'd like to introduce our last judge of the day, and that is Felice Brown. She's a personal chef and health coach. She's the owner of Evolutionary Health, holistic health practice. After completing graduate school, she decided to begin a career in human resources, and in 2009 she decided to pursue her passion for helping people through food and lifestyle changes. Evolutionary Health provides customized services designed to support clients with continued growth and change in which they seek to better their lives. So I have some rules for the competition. Let's give it up for the judges first. The first rule of the competition is we're gonna have fun. You must use all or part of the secret ingredients in the baskets. Only teammates can help each other. No help from the audience. No cheating, mom, dad, cousins, brothers, sisters. The judges are going to provide feedback. We're going to have 3 rounds. We're going to have 3 rounds: the appetizer, the entree round, and dessert. You'll be judged on taste, presentation, and originality. So taste is going to be 50%, presentation 25%, originality, creativity another 25%. Make sure you think outside the box and keep your area clean at all times. Oh, cleanliness is extra points. Now the appetizer round will be 25 minutes. Appetizers can be soup, salad, or a classic appetizer that we've covered in class. We have our food pantry there that's going to assist you with the items, with the blind items in your basket. Each basket has 3 items that you'll be cooking with. The appetizer round will be 25 minutes. I'll let you know during the competition how much time you have remaining. The entree round will be 40 to 45 minutes. It can be a traditional entree, soup, stew, a pasta dish, casserole. Be creative. Dessert round will be 25 to 30 minutes. You can do a smoothie, a dessert, a cake, a pie, a beverage, pudding. Use the ingredients that are there. Now judges will be judging, they'll be rating you and giving you feedback along during the competition. Afterwards, we'll celebrate and get prizes. So have fun and let's get to the game. 3, 2, 1, tops up. Okay, audience members and judges. The appetizer basket includes strawberries, Gouda cheese, and avocado. Let's see what our young chefs will do with this. Woo!
That's up, I'm telling you.
For real.
Hands up.
So, Mighty Knives, please come and present your appetizers to the judges.
This is we have guacamole with cheese on with graham crackers, cheese, strawberries, and raspberries on a stick.
So I would say from an appetizer perspective, the portion size was just kind of big and not necessarily bite-sized. And then each element probably could have been seasoned kind of separately so that you had just a little more season and flavor to it.
I agree with Just Brown. It was just kind of like avocado, strawberries, and cheese, just like all separate. But it was interesting. Not really an appetizer, more of a dessert a little bit, but it was good.
Yeah, I agree. So the plate and the way you arranged your stuff on the plate could have been a little cleaner, as far as like where you set everything down, and the seasoning to the fruits wasn't consistent. So I had one piece of strawberry that had some cayenne pepper on it. It actually was pretty good. It kind of brought the flavor of the strawberry out, but I didn't taste that all throughout all the fruits. So
today we created corn friti, which is Creole for good fruit. In this dish we have avocado, strawberries, and Gouda cheese. And if you're wondering what's that honey looking like, it's agave. And like the little green stuffing is fresh thyme.
all right, so I like the display, the presentation, pretty good. It was appetizing. I like how everything was set nicely in the middle, just enough to get me hungry for my entree.
Presentation was great. Taste was good. Did you put any seasoning on it? Maybe just a tiny bit of seasoning, but otherwise it was great.
That was the only thing I was going to say. Just maybe a little bit of seasoning. And for me, if you're going to put an herb or something on the plate, just probably incorporate it more in, or where you can taste the flavor of it, or maybe it's part of your seasoning. That would also just make everything meaningful, on the plate, or have a purpose. But otherwise, it was good.
You ready? Please present our best. Handles down. On the count of 3, we're gonna lift our baskets. 3, 2, 1, lift. Okay, audience members and judges, we have in this basket turkey cutlets, asparagus, and dry anise. Team Three Musketeers will be presenting first.
Hi, my name is Maggie, and the dish is called arroz con pollo. It is Spanish for rice and chicken. So basically, we boil the asparagus and the rice, and we mix it.
Well, the turkey was good. The rice was cooked. Maybe you should have dispersed the seasoning instead of just putting it on one piece of chicken. Otherwise, it was good. I liked it.
I would agree. It was seasoned nicely. I liked the presentation. The portion size was good for an entree. I think, you had that one seasoning that you needed to use. It was seasoned nicely. I just didn't taste that one seasoning come out. If that was your one main ingredient that you really did need to use, I didn't taste it as much, but everything else was good.
Yeah, I agree. If that was your key ingredient, you wanted that to be what stands out the most amongst all your other flavorings in the food. But it was presented well. I think the rice could have been a little softer to my particular taste, but it was good.
This is called power wrap. So we have the wrap with chicken that we season with seeds. And then we saute the chicken. We season it with mustard and seed. And we also saute the asparagus. We put black pepper on both.
The turkey was seasoned well. maybe you should have incorporated the tomatoes and the lemon inside the dish instead of putting it off to the side. Okay. Well, so was this supposed to be like a wrap or like eaten separately?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a wrap. But you don't want to like wrap it up so you can see.
Okay. And I think you should have taken the garlic and the onions off the fire before you start the turkey because they kind of burned a little bit, but otherwise it was good.
I like the vinaigrette. That was very tasty. So that was very good. And I would agree with my judge here is that you probably should have taken the garlic and the onion out so that it didn't keep cooking with the rest of the dish. But otherwise, each component is seasoned nicely.
Yeah, I agree. The asparagus is really good. The onions are overcooked. But the asparagus has a good flavor and good texture. It's not over because it's not too soft. And tomatoes have a nice vinaigrette on it. It's good. I don't really taste any lemon, but so I would just want that a little extra towards the end. Give it a little zing.
Baskets, please.
Look at your mom. It's small, but I thought we had
Yeah, we're gonna use the small now.
Handles down. Drum roll, please. 3, 2, 1. Baskets up.
Yes.
Now, for our audience members, people watching on YouTube, and our judges, our dessert items are red chili pepper, cayenne pepper, chocolate, and dried fruit. I believe that's pineapple. And tell the judges the name of your dish, please.
And we made a chocolate pudding with graham crackers, dried pineapples, and raspberry.
What is it called? Chocolate love.
All right.
Mr. Right. It's a little too much cayenne. A little too heavy with the cayenne.
Judge Kayla, I know you like spice. How you feel about this?
A little too spicy, but especially for dessert, but
I like the crunchiness of the graham cracker mixed into the pudding. I like that.
Well, I would always say, I guess it's just about the consistency because mine is not as spicy as theirs, and I don't like spicy food, so I probably would have tasted it more, and mine wasn't.
So she got some from the other side.
I guess I got some. Nope, that's all right. I'm gonna trust you with that. I'm gonna trust you.
maybe you should have cut up the raspberries and the dried pineapple and mixed it. Instead of just placing it, but it was good.
It is cut up inside the pineapple. Those are just on top.
The pineapple's cut up inside.
Yeah. The pineapple's cut up and the raspberries are cut up.
Did you cut it or did you like shave it with the grater?
Cut it.
Cut it. Okay. Maybe if you'd use like pineapple shavings, it might look pretty sitting on top.
Asian swallow.
First we heated up the chocolate, then we melted it, then we added yogurt and agave, then
You can't
put
sing.
it in the fridge, cool down, then added cocoa butter, and then we heated up the fruits and apply it on the cracker.
Alright. Yeah, I like it. Just the right amount of cayenne pepper for me.
Right.
To bring out the flavor of the fruit.
I probably would have just wanted a little more chocolate. Again, that was one of your main ingredients, so I would have wanted a little bit more chocolate. But I do like how you got creative with the dried fruit and put it inside the actual dish. So you did incorporate it and do something different than what its original state. But I would have wanted just a little bit more chocolate.
Yeah, I kind of balanced out the bitterness of the raspberry instead of making it like super bitter, but it was good. A little bit more chocolate though.
Let's give them a round of applause. Judges will be tallying up their votes. What judges for coming out and supporting our students in Keys to Abundant Life. I want to give a big thank you to John Dewey High School and the 21st Century Grants. To the students who came out and participated, I hope that you enjoy this experience and remember it forever. Thank you, Chef Roz, for taking the time out to teach them every week. Big thank you to Kyra Harris for the concept of Keys to Abundant Life. And now, the runner-up of the first Dewey Duel is Team Mighty Knives. So the first place winners are the Three Musketeers. Congratulations, you're all winners. And take the constructive criticism and incorporate it to become better. Do you have any last words, judges?
I mean, just keep in the kitchen. The more you practice, the better you'll be.
2, 3.